Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, from Jax to Lala to Katie, everyone is mentioning it all right now. So we have a lot to go in on, but not just that. Now we're hearing that there has been a line drawn in the sand, which leads me to believe that I don't know if it's an ultimatum or if it's Ariana saying I won't film with them and the rest of the cast is saying I will not film with Tom and Raquel. Whatever it is, it's probably a little bit concerning for Tom and Raquel at this point because that's a big deal. We've seen this in the past and it doesn't work well for the person that the rest of the cast won't film with. But before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget to go check out our new merch. Yes, at upandadamlive.com. Okay, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so this is interesting. Lala Kent is going in on Raquel's off-camera behavior, also mentioning Schwartz's, I believe now ex-girlfriend Joe, because she has unfollowed him on social media, which is a little bit interesting to me, and talking about Ariana's line in the sand. That's where we're starting with this. Hold on. Look at this old photo of Raquel with her old nose. Okay. Lala Kent believes Raquel was a prime target for Tom Sandoval. Thank you, Reality Blurb, for mentioning it all. While appearing on Vanderpump Rules co-star Sheena Shea's podcast recently, she claimed that Raquel exhibits frequent drunkenness before slamming her as repulsive in light of her betrayal of her former bestie. And she explained her scary behavior. It's like a known thing. The number of times that I would get phone calls saying like Raquel was falling over when she was drunk. She's constantly, every time I talk to someone, she was falling over something. Lala said on Shenanigans, she fell on a table, she fell into a wall. It's like she's a hot mess. Lala is also unimpressed with Raquel's intelligence. She said, I don't think she's smart. I think she's easily manipulated because she's such a broken soul. That's prime prey for someone like Sandoval. She's definitely a repulsive human and she's a broken person that needs just a lot of fucking help. Understandably, Sheena, who was the target of what she claims was a false police report filed by Raquel last month, was equally disgusted. She said, it's infuriating. I honestly hope I never have to see her again because I have nothing to even say to her face at this point. I've said everything I wanted to say at the reunion. There's nothing I need to say to her face because it's not going to go through. It's not going to process. She's just going to look at me with those stupid Bambi eyes that just I now see evil and darkness in. Now, looking back at the March 23rd taping, Sheena pointed out that Raquel sat at the reunion and did not shed one tear. As Lala noted that she actually smiled. It was scary. It was like watching the Joker, the most intense reunion I've ever been a part of. And we know that she said after the reunion, she felt dirty. And she said she thinks being in a room with people who are so capable of just such effed up things that breaks a person to their soul, she was really triggered by it. But she also mentioned something that I thought was interesting. With the reunion filmed and set to premiere next month, Lala and her castmates are thinking of the potentially impending 11th season of Vanderpump Rules. And we know that right now, so many people, even Lisa Vanderpump said this, Vanderpump Rules is getting hundreds of millions of views right now. It has a new audience, everyone because of the scandal. Lisa even said, it's great TV, but at an even greater price. People are now watching just to know what's going on because everyone's talking about this and they don't want to feel out of the loop. Hold on. I think Raquel would come back. I think she would definitely come back, Lala suspected. And I think Sandoval would definitely come back. The hard thing is Ariana has drawn a line in the sand. Drawn a line in the sand. I'm guessing that means that Ariana is that an ultimatum that she won't film with them? It's them or it's me? Or is it just saying, like, what is the line in the sand? That's very cryptic, but I'm guessing that means Ariana is saying it's either them or it's me. And obviously, as we know, she's the fan favorite right now. So if she doesn't come back next season and they do, fans will totally boycott the show. I'm telling you right now, they will boycott. I have a problem. Oh, this is interesting too. On the podcast, Lala explained her issues with Joe, the rumored girlfriend of Tom Schwartz at the time. I have a problem with Joe because she tried to put her dirty fingernails into my baby's mouth, and I about lost my GD mine. And the fact that Joe was totally fine, like she knew that her boyfriend was essentially pretending to like Raquel to throw off the scent of Raquel and Sandoval. It's a group of sick motherfuckers. I don't want them around me. Okay. Well, just when you think it's done, it's not. It keeps going. Jax Taylor has also entered the conversation and he's talking about a few things. He claims that Tom Sandoval failed to own up to his horrible treatment of Ariana Madix at the reunion. During the latest episode of his and his wife Brittany Cartwright's podcast, Jax revealed what he's heard of the upcoming special before slamming Tom Schwartz for protecting Sandoval on Watch What Happens Live. From what I heard, Sandoval was going in on her and kind of deflecting. That's what Jax shared on his April 4th episode of When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany. He didn't just tuck his tail between his legs and say, you know what, I screwed up. I made a bad decision and I am sorry. Instead, he deflected and went after everybody. I'm waiting for the empathy. I'm waiting for Tom to say, I f***ed up. Following the March 23rd taping, Jax spent time with the cast at the bar where he claimed Ariana told him the reunion was brutal and said Tom Schwartz told him it was the worst thing that he's ever been a part of. Wow. Meanwhile, on social media, Jax reacted to Schwartz's Watch What Happens Live appearance on April 5th, calling him out for failing to discuss his ski trip with Sandoval and Raquel. What about the ski trip you four took together a month ago? Dude, you got to stop protecting him. It's over. Oh. But Schwartz did discuss the trip, saying that it was supposed to be just him and Sandoval. I told Joe Wimberg to come up later. He smuggled Raquel in. And what was I to do at this point? At that point, I knew. I was under the impression he was more or less broken up with Ariana and he was in love with Raquel. Okay. Now, everyone is, because of Brittany and Jax's appearance on Watch What Happens Live, people are now asking for him to make a return, which my question is that something that you guys would even want or even entertain? But if we phase out Tom and Raquel, maybe bringing Jax and Brittany back, fans might like it. I don't know. It's always fun to switch up the dynamic. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it obviously does not. But they very much so are friends with the rest of the cast. I mean, had Ariana not drawn a line in the sand, I feel like everybody would be back anyways because they would want everybody to have to face the drama head on. It would be great for ratings, but at what price? Will she put herself in an uncomfortable position? I don't know. Hold on. Katie also did a Q&A and she reveals a lot. Okay. One fan wanted to know how much longer till something about her opens. And she said, not to have a definitive date because we really just don't have one, but it's going to be like this summer. It is. We are decorating. That's where we're at right now. So it's just a matter of if everything goes according to plan. And right now, there's no like hiccups along the way, which you can't always plan for. The last thing that I want to do is say, it's going to be this date, and then it's not. And then everybody's like, what the hell happened? So we're planning for this summer. So just stay tuned and we'll let you know. Another person wondered if Katie would ever leave LA. Potentially, but I love it here, so never say never. Another fan wanted to know, since her divorce from Tom Schwartz, is she on dating apps? And she said, nope. She then reacted to a fan who asked her for the best advice for someone who's going through a breakup of a long relationship. And she said, I call it being slightly delusional about life in the form of manifesting things. Romanticize your life. Picture yourself as like a main character in a rom-com. You're going to walk into the world and just the most fantastic things are going to happen. You're going to get the best job or you're going to meet that person that's going to sweep you off your feet. And really believe it. You're going to go out there and put that energy out there. It's the law of attraction. When you start really kind of believing those things could happen, things are just slightly delusional in a healthy way. That kind of energy changes. It's kind of fun. Lastly, Katie told one of her curious followers about her favorite thing when it comes to her friendship with Ariana. One thing I like about my friendship with Ariana, and specifically with Ariana, because she was more like this and I've tried to be like this myself in our friendship, is the ability to be objective when it comes to our friends. We don't always get along with each other's friends. For instance, me and Tom Sandoval not getting along, but it doesn't affect our friendship. She's done like a really, really wonderful job of that. That wasn't always the case, but I really feel that in the most recent years that we've been able to maintain and have our friendship grow in despite of that. And I really like that. I think that's called, honestly, that's just growing up, which is amazing. I think it's great to see everyone is evolving. I'm still stuck on this whole line in the sand situation and wanting to know if she draws the line in the sand, who is Bravo going to pick? Would she actually give an ultimatum? And if she did, would Bravo say, sorry, you're giving an ultimatum, so we're out? I'm so curious, yet so confused. Guys, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and join us for our members only live this Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I am pinning the link in the comments. You won't want to miss it. Love you guys so much. Happy Passover/Easter and have a beautiful weekend. Bye, guys.